gannaaw feneen. all right.
waaye loolu dafa nekk tey ndax li may diggante bi.
non non léegi am saying léegi.
because baabul mooy fi nekk nii ma la waxee dëgg rek nga baalal ma de. moto yi fi nekk am na yoo xam ne nii yooyu néew na fi ne right now nga muus leen yu easy.
non man I have message.
ok waaye am nga machine waaye léegi foo ngaa war a paak fan la ngaa war a paak.
si gannaaw dama la naroon.
waaw waaye fi ngaa war a paak si gannaaw foofu.
I don't know. I have a demarcation.
ok
fu mu war a em. so dama la naroon dal ngeen dem. dama ñëw pour. They are all part of the task force. What we are doing, clearing animals are included, which is the cattle and rare animals, any of them. So he is the one representing the association. Maybe he will speak. He's been moving this cattle. He says he recognizes them, they're from Yumbo. So he's trying to return them where they're coming from. Because we know that is one of the problems that we are encountering this road. The presence of animals on this road. This causes a lot of problems on this road here. All the time, most of the accidents that we register on this road because of the cattle. The association, they are part, the Cattle Farmers Association, they are part of this task force, that's Operation Clear the Roads. We are saying all forms of obstructions. So cattle or rare animals are part of it because they endanger the safety on the road. So Adam is here representing it. He has been with us for a long time since we started, but at a certain point of time it was miscommunication. Things were not as we started because of they had some issues also. But now this OIC is coming, and they found it very important and necessary as citizens of this country. They don't need to be wait until they have been called upon the government to be part of this, to help on their sites as well. They call on a meeting, general meeting, the association, and they tax themselves to say they will be going out, all out, and also contribute their little quota in making sure this summit will be a success one. And not only a success one, it will be a sustainable and successful one. After the summit, our roads should be very safe, and the safety should be paramount, that we should be observing on our roads, not only on OIC, but all our roads. And that's why he's here, he's out, and you will hear from him, and he's part of SORRY. I know I thought they here in large numbers, as I've been informed that all of them will be out, including the owners of the cattle who will be taking part in doing this clearing on our roads, because it's from the Airport Junction all the way to Sincon. That's where we're registering, but most importantly from here to Senegambia, where you know it's seen openly both day and night cattle at the presence of cattle. So Adama, quoting Baminka Ngam, Bamin Fokani Anglican, or Lumaneka Diwasi, Kalama Nasara, Moy ne government tax force, the Moy tax force, Yen Dingin Siboka, Fona Yen at Transport Union, Yen direct government, a association sent Bopala. Why government that is important to Gambians, we knew as one group, and you call the NECA, the getting in the Kauyon, the Hamne, and the Akua is the Kauyon, Yensen Fana Mois and animals, more especially more by from Airport Junction. They may know the best thing on why Fugena Parimo, Airport Junction, Yarambamba, all you know, they may know the base Senegambia, Nagi Falling Janabari. The accident you bari, you make a register on this road, Nagi Bobanasi. Because after you bari, saaraan nañ bàyyi nañ yoon saaraan nañ boo ñu tàppoon nag ay nag yi ñoo nekk si kaw yoon bi yéen bi yoon and xaar leen government pour ñu wax le summit bi jege na si pour ñun ñëpp ñu ñëw liggéey yéen a oote seen bopp ngeen oote ndaje ngeen wax seen biir ne ngeen génne ak borom nag yi ngeen nekk sonné suñ kaw yoon yi especially Banton Party gan yi mënuñoo ñëw ñu ne clean nañ maanaam nettoyé nañ yoon bi yëpp waaye nag yi buñ gisee nag yi si kaw yoon bi xam nga boobu kaaraange des na boobu loolu that's not going to tell well about Gambia ne ñun dañ fii yoon te comme niñ gars yi doon waxee summit bi Gambia nekkuñ di represent Gambia rek waaye Afrique bi yëpp la ñu represent especially sub-Saharan Africa because bi mooy ñaareel yoon summit bi mu ngi xew Afrique Gambia is the second so comme nekk ni àddina bi yëpp ñun la ñoo xool du ñu xool ne ñun Smiling Coast dañ bugg ay gan waaye bokk na si mooy ñu seetal suñ dëkkuwaay te loolu bi ko mën a def d'accord naka nag yi ñu si kaw yoon kon génn rek so loolu mooy sa taxawaay especially yow biñ ko commencé wax dëgg yow being a good person yaa ñëw toppa weda am nañ mobility o amuñ mobility oto pour yóbbu ñii yow yaa ñëw toppa rek nga léegi ñu ñëwaat jërëjëf ak sa association bi yëpp pour seen président bi di leen wax ne dëkk bi ñoo ko bokk defu leen ko kenn seen bopp lañ ko def so loolu mooy wax jërëjëf.
dem kontaan trop. waaw maa ngi wax si làmmiñ suñu président bi gis nañu affaire baa ngay ñëw ñun ñoo bokkoon ci opération bi ñu tuddee dem nañu ba léegi ñu doon séntu si affaire ndaje bu war a am jot na président bi oote na meeting àjjuma last Friday ñu waxtaan ñu wax borom biir yi ak association bi mu ne nañu taxaw ñun tamit lu ñu war a def ñun tamit si sommet bi amuñu xaalis amuñu dara waaye pour seetal place bi pour taxaw association bi ñu génne suñu jur yi si kaw yoon bi ñun tamit loolu lañu mun a contribuer si affaire programme bi moo tax ñu jóg ñu oo borom nag yëpp ñu ñoom ñu toog dañu waxtaan ne d'accord comme que affaire baa ngi jege si nañu taay nag yi ñu génne leen si yoon bi mënoon nañu taxaw di ñaan ay essence di ñaan ay oto pour bu ñuy yóbbu because man dama dox fii à Port Johnson ak suma tànka ba Sucre trafic light ma dama dox di dox di ñëw waaw ci kàddu suma président nag laa koy def parce que am benn waa ci boot baax mu dimbale oo nañu borom nag yi te ñoom ñëpp d'accord nañu dinañu taxaw fu mu nekk ni am na ñu nekk boori India Gate am na ñu fa taal ñoom ñaar ñoom tam ñu fa toog nag bu ñëw si yoon bi ñu tam ñu taal ñu génne dem voilà sommet bi di ñëw ba romba su rombee tam ngeen xam ne nag yi si noor la ñu nekk àll amut lu ñuy lekk amut loolu nag yi tam boo gisee ñu miin fii lañ ko sànn fii lañ juddoo amuñu fen lekk amut amuñ fu ñu dem moo tax ñu ngi ñëw si yoon bi du suñu sago nag accident si yoon bi rey nit wala yàq oto nit wala sa nag dee neexuñ du suñu coobare ñun tamit teewuñu ko waaye dañu bokk rek ak yéen lu ñu soxla ci réew mi ndax ñu mun koo am ñun tam association bi président bi lii la ñu digal pour ñu ñëw waaye gannaaw samedi dimanche monde ba affaire bi romba bés bu nekkee dinañu gën a yokk si yoon bi ñun ñii ñu tamit suñu taawaat ok man dañuy sambale
ñaata garab ñoo nekk fii.
fii jot na de.
bare.
waaw
yow sa gannaaw am na ñu xam.
waaw
sa opposite tam dañ leen
am nañu
benn. ok. fii ngeen nekk nii.
waaw
this one is very open. amu leen benn sens. buñ cover fii nii. fii war leen a nekk fii. da ngeen a génne seen oto si biir seen nebo yi nekk fii. boo xoolee ne la da ngaa gis ne maa ngi leen a génn.
waaw
ñu ngi clair. te seen baar yi yëpp laay wàcc. te mbaar yi yëpp dañ ko wàcce yi yëpp oto yi nekk te léegi ne oto yi nekk si yëpp dañoo génn fi completely soo leen mu ne am ci gannaaw fële that will be after the pass through over there fële that will be fine waaye fii ba si fence bi fële this is open benn oto bi fa nekk oto yëpp la ñoo randal ñu dem si gannaaw fële all right
waaye loolu dafa nekk tey ndax mooy diggante bi
non léegi am safe léegi
because baaxul mooy fi nekk nii ma la waxee dëgg rek nga baalal ma de moto yi fi nekk am na yoo xam ne nii yooyu néew na fi ne right now nga muus leen yu easy
non man I have message
ok waaye am nga machine waaye léegi foo ngaa war a paak fan la ngaa war a paak
si gannaaw dama la naa roon
waaw waaye fi ngaa war a paak si gannaaw foofu
I have a demarcation
ok
fu mu war a em so dama leen a randal ngeen dem dama ñëw pour cla yi yëpp dafa bari waaye mën naa leen randal ngeen sori si yoon bi fële ngeen nekk si biir
pour ñu sori si yoon
yes
waaw waaye place fi nga war a def time bi loolu laa amagul
man suñ oto bi suñ ñëwee boobu dinañ seet
te oto bi
waaye yëpp dañ koo daan da ngeen a daan
pour am ngeen oto boo xam ne mën na kaa muus
waaw so loolu la waaye suma gars yi ñu ngi ñëw si ñëwee ñu jël sa tuus ak sa tànk ak sa contact number ak dafa borom garage yi nekk fii mu génne la ok waaw
So guys, you can see this is a garage. What Manneh was saying, was talking about in particular was the exposure. You know, it is very much exposed to the highway. No railings here, no fencing, no nothing. It's just that exposed to the highway, and it's not, for some reason, it is not in line with their desires. So yeah, he has just told the people working in the garage that all these cars will be moved away from here immediately. That was what he was saying. All the cars will be moved away from here immediately.
Good afternoon. Uh, Today we are at Batin Hadian, the operation Clear the Road. We're here on Batin Hadian, that is from the Airport Junction to say, right to Senegambia and to Sting Corner on the Banjul Highway. And why we here, we all know our operations were centers in town, other routes in town, and Batin Hadian because it was is still under construction and going under construction. That's why it's here. But we give warning to all garage owners, mechanic garages and workshop garages or shops, or vendors and taxi car parks, they call pocket garages along this Batin Hadian, including the encroachment structures that have been encroached into within the road corridor. That all should be moved, and this thing started since October 19, and we still on the same course. There is no excuse from anyone who will say you're not here or you're not being heard what we've been sending, the messages that we've been sending. And now is a very crucial moment, and the OIC, the purpose why this route is, has been obtained or built is because of this OIC. It came under the OIC summit, the project. And now the summit is almost a week before the summit. And if you go along this Batin Hadian, all sectors are out, the whole Gambia is out, cleaning everywhere within the road corridor, so that the places will look very neat, and not only obtaining safety on the regular part where the vehicles are running. Well, of course, the eye source has to be up, because we are hosting the OIC, which is the second biggest institution in the world. And Gambia is not only representing Gambia, but we are representing the whole Africa, especially the Sub-African region. This is the second of its kind. This has been happening in Sub-Sahara. Gambia is second to host. So for that being the case, Gambia is known to be a very civilized and neat and organized. We call smiling. It's not only the smiling, but neatness is important. And our environment is supposed to be very clean. And that's why today operation, what we're doing, we not only demolishing structures, but equally we are moving this on illegal mechanic garages and workshops along the roadside. If you are on this road, of course this is very high country. The place is very, very dirty, and that's why today we came with a lot of machines. We came with front loaders, that is the bucket loader, to clean and move materials that are high touching, so not high friendly. So equally we also towing these vehicles, moving them far back if you have a space, because this is an open area. You know, we're moving them inside for them to prepare to move, because that place where we move it belongs to other people. So we engage them to say that we prepare moving them. For along the road corridor, we are moving. We are clearing the 40 meters high store along this Batin Hadian. That's why you see this heavy train towing trucks moving this far end for them to allow them to prepare themselves to move somewhere. But the structures that are built, this is the corrugated or so these are eyesores, and you can see how filthy in these places. Oil split everywhere, and you have all kind of unhealthy things around them, the places that they even work in. They are not even taking care of the place. So that's why we're here today. We'll move them and we'll clean up the area. We equally have trucks, and we have other machines that can help us do the work very fast. Today this is almost at Yarambamba, and next to the jar oil filling station. We are going towards through Senegambia the conference center, go along up to the Fajara, where you have the third flyover, former traffic light. And we will then, because we understood we'll have some guests that will be lodging around Fajara and there. So along has to be all clean, but not only stopping there, it has to connect to Stincon, because of course the guests will come, but some will even have to go to Banjo. And equally possible, all the high dignitaries might be visiting our state house, you know. So we need to clean our environment. And my warning would be those along here, whether selling cars or mechanic garages along this battle paddy, let them move. They have enough. So let them not wait until we're there, because when we are there, we'll make them disorganized, you know, and that is not our wish. And we've been sending them messages, we've been communicating to them to move for how many months, and but they're still there. Now we don't have an option. Is to come and get rid of it. That's why we acquire all these machines, and these are very high cost to government, because obviously we all know the financial implication of this, but we don't have a choice. We need to clean an environment. So car sellers, if you have your own property, please go inside and leave the road corridor. If you don't have and you are squatted along, please move before we got there, because when we pick your car, it will be your own financial burden to recollect you or to reclaim your car. And the mechanic garages, let them move, because these heavy cranes can lift any tons, any truck or any trailers or even buses. You see, it's meant for heavy buses, so it can lift anything. So let them move before we come and lift their machines. And this is a message goes to everybody. So that's the information that we want to share with the people, that we started this, and every day we'll be on the road, we'll be cleaning, and we'll be moving their cars, including the illegal structures that they put on places. So all will be demolished. Let them take care of it before we get there, because when we are to remove that structures, it's a machine. It's not by hand that we used to do. Hammer allow you to do it. We would remove it, and perhaps that will destroy everything that they have over there. So that's the message. And to everyone up to along this battle harry. And then after the OIC, we will be fully engaged, we will be fully active on what we are doing, Operation Clydewood. We still have other team that is going in to enforce the places that we clear. But this is the major place that we are all concentrating now. Clean up. We are avoiding embarrassment. We are avoiding people, outsiders, to look low upon Gambia. And when we say Gambia, it should be everyone's responsibility, regardless of everything that we have. Let's put everything aside and work for ourselves. Because if you're out there and you heard someone talking about the discord organizing or the disorganized of Gambia, it's not going to be pleasant to your ear. You'll not like it. So let's do it.
What next after the these people? Are they moving forever?
Well, they're not supposed to be back here, because that's what I said. The operation is here to stay. All right? Where are we moving them? If they decided to come back there, they will find the full force of the law. So let them look for a place. You know, one thing I keep saying this: if your profession don't allow people to come and look upon low on you, don't allow people to insult you. This is your profession. This is what you chose. Please look for a place, a comfortable place where you will be in full ownership of the place. Not using a public domain which belongs to everybody and use it for your own selfish gain. You know, it's not going to be fair, and it's not fair. It is in contradiction to our laws of this land. You know, if you're looking for mechanic garage, it's not wrong. Go to someone who has a piece of land and is not using it. My friend, you need to pay, because you are generating fund. So you equally need to pay to the person, so that, that's how economy goes. But you cannot be getting money from people, earning good money for your business, and where you squatter it, you said you're not going to pay it free. That's why we have all these things. They're not paying it. They said it's government land. I can come and squat here. Nobody come and move me here. But remember, I mean, you are not making good to yourself. You are not making good to the society, the environment. There are people who live here. All these chemicals that they're displaying here is not good for our children, our society. So we need to know where this kind of business can be fitted. You know, it's not everywhere.
If you go to pastoral market, women are coming. Then people are arrested and taken into the police, but yet still they are coming. What next for them?
Yes, what next for them? We have a better plan for them. And before we were doing it, we will continue, or we will go back to that domain. That is the deploy officers before they come in. Early morning, when they found officers on the road, they cannot squat and do business. And that will deter them. That's what is happening in Brikama. You know, when you go as early as 5 o'clock, officers are on the ground. So that is forcing them to be selling inside. So it's not our will to be coming arresting our sisters, our brothers, or our uncles and dads, you know, taking them to court. That's not a waste. That's the last option. All right. But because of this summit, you know, security-wise, you know, personals are very rare to have now. So we'll be here until after summit. Full force will be out, and officers will be at those strategic places, because everyone now is complaining. Traffic is back to normal. Traveling from Serekunda, I mean, when we clear, it was taking you minutes and you pass. Now you spend half an hour for short distance. You know, some cannot even have access to their houses, and they've been calling us directly, come and help us here. We went to police, we went to this, we went to the council, we cannot, you know, it's the same small group at the same time, one time. We cannot serve the whole country. All right? We don't have a secretariat. We are a task force, tasked to execute, clear, and hand over. But we are not done with declaring, because provincial is part of it. So when we are done, then the government will come with a better thing. That is the sustainability part. All right.
Some people say this operation is almost dead because Manneh himself has not been appeared. But still you are out. Why?
No, what I was busy doing, that is demolition. We were demolishing structure. We were warning people, moving them. And now we finished that. We finished all. What we were doing weeks before, that is enforcement, purely police work. We were sending police to go and enforce that law. You were asked to move here, and you decided to come back. Now the police will go there, arrest you, arraign you before the court. I cannot be doing that. That's not my domain. What I am tasked is to make sure we clear all public easement. And we've done that. So what is left is purely police work, enforcement. What we were doing, Manneh was doing, and his team behind, we were coordinating. We coordinate and send our officers to be on the streets and make sure where we clear will remains being clear. Enforcement, full enforcement. You know, so the coordinators, that's what we're doing. Here we did not demolish this road. So this road we are demolishing. At the same time we are doing the cleansing. We are cleaning equally. So it's going to take us some time before we even finish. All right. So that's why we are here. And after this, when we finish this road here, like I said, after the summit, we'll be going on provincial. And provincial will do the same thing. When we finish clearing, demolition, whatsoever, enforcement, we'll have a team that will be doing the enforcement. All what we will be doing, me and my team, will be just coordinating. You know, people will not take us seriously if every day, places that we already clear, every day I have to be going there, please, Genelen Fini, Warlena Nekafi, then we are not serious. I have a work to do. I will do one thing, somebody also will pick it from what I have done and continue. This work is about that. It's not about Manneh and his team have to do everything. Then the country will not go. We all sworn, we all concentrated on one thing. You are here to hold on A, someone is here to hold on C, and Z. That's it, accordingly. And we work in collaboration. That will take this country.
We are coming here.
From this. Thank you.